Well, let's take you through these visuals that are coming in right now from South Kashmir. There's a bike that is seen in these visuals that has been charred, and a policeman was beaten and his bike was put ablaze with clashes that erupted in town by protesters. My colleague Ashraf getting us more details on this. Yes, Ashraf, what are you picking up from your sources?
Devina, basically we are seeing here in the Pulwama town how the situation is deteriorating day after day. Yesterday we saw on Sunday when the POK national anthem was sung inside a stadium during a cricket match, and now today we are seeing that massive clashes erupting in the town. These started just a while back when there were some youths who were protesting against the arrest of some local youths in the area during recent days after the series of clashes in the town. Now what we have seen that when a policeman who was in civils and was on his bike, he was on the way towards his office. The bike was stopped by these angry youths. Then the policeman was first beaten, then his bike was put on fire. And now then when the police teams came for the rescue of the policeman, there were clashes which started now and are still going on in the town. Now even what we are getting from the ground is that the shops had been closed by the shopkeepers and massive clashes are on between the protesters. These are mostly protesting youths, and then between the police and security forces in the town.
Ashraf, Pulwama seems to have become the epicenter of youth agitation in South Kashmir as well. As Bilal Ahmed Dar, who's the policeman who's been identified, who was attacked by the protesters. He was riding a bike when he was beaten up. His bike was set ablaze. Also, Ashraf, give us details of the condition of Bilal Ahmed Dar at the moment and whether there would be curfew imposed in the area as clashes continue there.
Absolutely, this is the day, everyday affair now in the most parts of the valley, particularly in the South Kashmir, whether it is Pulwama, it is Kulgam, or it are the nearby towns. But this being the district headquarters, Pulwama, some youths from different areas assemble here. Most of them are the school students, college students who had become now the part of these protests in the Kashmir Valley. It is a kind of a pitch battle which is going on between the security forces and these youth. Some of them are the stone pelters, routine and regular stone pelters. Now what we are seeing today that these clashes again erupted in the town, resulted the closure of the shops and the other business establishments, including the schools in the town today. And now on the one side police is trying to curb these situations, but on the other side when any action is being initiated by the police or the security forces, that adds further fuel as more and more agitating youth come on the streets. That is the problem which the government as well as the security agencies are so far facing in many towns of the valley. There is not any kind of a policy by the government.
Right, Ashraf, I wanted to ask you the same thing. What are the steps being taken by the state government? Because we've seen the Pulwama Degree College where Burhan Wani posters were displayed. He was hailed as martyr. Right next to the Degree College is a stadium where yesterday a match that was taking place, a cricket match between the two teams, POK national anthem was played. Burhan Wani's posters were displayed again. Today, now Jammu and Kashmir policeman has been targeted by protesting youngsters. What is the policy from the state government? Mehbooba Mufti, who had promised a youth reach out.
Absolutely, Devena. We have to see many of the things that what is actually happening in the Kashmir. Just 3 days back, the government of state was patting its back when they were counting the number of the recruits coming for the police recruitment rallies in the same town. And just after the day when the recruitment rally concluded, and we are seeing another picture in the town. That means there are different things the government thinks on one side, the people and the angry youths think on the other side. And somehow now this thing is clear that there is some kind of frustration going on in the areas, particularly now the students and the school-going children becoming the part of it. The steps, basically there is a kind of anger among the youths. They think that the government is only patting the things, and today the development, what we saw, the army as well as the government divided on one thing, when on one side the army honored its major who was allegedly involved in the human shield during the elections, and today government and government people here in the state, even the police of the state against the move, and they are saying that the FIR is, so it means that there is a kind of confusion between the center and state. State government is not expressing what they want to do, and they are not going to implement those things on the ground. And on the central leadership, particularly the BJP leadership, coming off with other solutions in the Kashmir Valley, and those not even
politically turmoil.
On the
So
valley.
politically
So
turmoil.
kind of confusion.
Yes, Ashraf. Politically turmoil at the moment, but it's getting more and more tense in South Kashmir, with fresh incident of how a policeman has been attacked in Pulwama. His bike set ablaze coming to light.